Tim and Joel on Nova.
We want to know on 13 24 10, one of our favourite questions to ask on the radio, was the fart a work of art? Was the fart
Beautiful words.
a work of art? And this is a little bit from the podcast last week.
Yeah.
One of these farted.
I did that in the passport line after a long flight, and the couple behind me actually had to move lines. I couldn't help it. I was on a long flight. I was gassy.
Well, flights do make you gassy. I think it's the pressure on your
No, but I was in the passport line. I went,
You couldn't wait.
oh no. The passport line was long.
No, but don't do it in the line. Those poor people.
I'm not going to step out of the line. I want to get out of the big city.
Well, you weren't
Why
by
weren't you
yourself.
using an e-gate?
There's still a line
There's
for an
still a line
e-gate. You still have to
sometimes.
line up for e-gates.
Oh, no, I'm so far. I know that. I know it back to front. I know the whole place mapped out. I know how to get out of
100%.
there in like 8 minutes.
All those people stopping at duty free, you're like, move, bitch, get
You're
out
right.
the
You're
way.
right. I should know better. When 6,000 people get off at one of the busy airports in the world at the same time, I should not have to line up.
No, but what I'm saying is just to be courteous. Is maybe you
I was
could,
being courteous. I
you
didn't
could
make
have
it make
stepped
a
away.
noise.
You could have stepped
I didn't make it
away
make a noise.
and just walked over for a little fart walk over in the corner,
I didn't
and then
think it was
come
going to
back.
be as lethal as it was. This couple literally looked at each other and without saying a word moved.
Yeah, your farts would be...
Well, after a flight, and had a curry on the plane. I think,
Oh, God!
and a couple of beers, and I got a couple of Shirazes in,
And you definitely ate at the lounge too.
and a Singapore
your
sling.
stopover. Yeah.
and a fried rice and some dumplings.
Oh, you were flat out. 'cause
Sounded
you're on
like you needed more
you
than
were
a fart.
posting on Instagram. You were very busy.
13 24 10 was the fart a work of art. I mean, you're a resident Gassy girl.
I have not. Stop this. I do not. I have never done that in here.
Why did you just lift up a cheek?
I didn't.
I just saw you lift one up.
There's a word for you, remember? We found out yesterday.
Furzkanone. A fart cannon.
That's you. That's you filthy animal.
I also have something here. A woman posted a video to social media of herself and the people around her on a flight. Now, all the passengers had their shirt collars over their nose. Have a listen to this.
Whoever is farting, don't fart, please. It smells bad.
That's you. Was that you? Was that you on the way to Koh Samui?
My gosh, they really that fart has travelled.
I didn't think you could smell them on the plane. That's why people go for it.
Well, yeah, because the air changes over so often, but that's
Yes.
like rows and rows of people covering their nose.
I honestly thought planes and airports were a safe place. Everyone was doing it,
No, be respectful of other people.
I tell you what, you don't want to come back as a plane seat, I think. If you ever do something wrong in life.
Or a lounge toilet.
Oh, the
one of
Qantas
those,
Club
or
toilet
those
seats.
blankets. What goes on under those blankets?
What do you mean?
On the plane.
Yeah.
A plane blanket.
But don't they wash the plane blankets?
I hope
Do
so.
they?
Because
Yes,
when
they're
I
in plastic.
did the Pride flight, I can tell you, when I was doing my rounds at the plane, I saw the plane blanket covering a few chairs at a time, and there wasn't any turbulence.
I saw a plain blanket once doing an impression of the Spiegel tent.
The dancing doona. From Big Brother.
Now, Matthew, was the fart a work of art?
The fart was a work of art. I accidentally
Congratulations.
farted on Ricki-Lee one time.
What? Matt,
She
where?
would love that.
Where?
Not a word of a lie. It was about 10 years ago. I just won a competition on Nova, funnily enough, for the launch of Australia's Next Top Model. And
And you farted on me.
I won Australia's Next Top Voice Model, and we'd had a few drinks in Sydney where they put me up in the Novotel. I wanted to head out on
gorgeous.
King's Cross after a few drinks that were free, and I'm all about the stories. I was talking to you and Alex Perry, two pairs, no gas.
Oh, my God.
And
This is such
I
a good story.
I turned and I needed to fart, and whilst talking to you, Ricky, I farted directly on you. And I'm not
Filthy man.
I
No
was
wonder I got
young
pink eye.
young and naive. And Ricky, I actually sent you quite a long-winded apology on Instagram about a year afterwards. And from what I can see, you liked it, but you never added me back.
I didn't
or
love
anything
it.
Star. She's a busy pop star.
I actually want to know who farted on Alex Perry to freeze his face. You know when they say, if you make that face, the wind won't.
Before the face and the wind changes.
Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.